Yes.
Okay, only 27, 26, 7 students have joined. What about the other students? So, in last class, we have discussed about the energy method, different problems, right, which is in combination with Cooley, spring, mass, right. So when you displace the mass by small angle, what will happen? So here you can see that there is a spring pulley mass system, right? And as you displace the mass by small angle x, the spring will also displaced with respect to the pivotal point, and pulley will rotate by theta angle. How to incorporate all these things? Like, so how to incorporate all these things into equation of motion, right? That part we were discussing. Just try to recall all these things. This is the energy method, right? So one second. So we are aware that whenever mass is displaced, total kinetic energy will be of kinetic energy of mass and kinetic energy of pulley. Right? Am I audible? I'm trying to adjust the camera, but one sec. Camera is not detected. Okay. So you can see that kinetic energy is totally kinetic energy of mass plus kinetic energy of pulley, right? Just recall everything. Now, how to convert this linear displacement into angular displacement? We know that x equal to r into theta, right? So, Ke mass is equal to 1 half mx1 dot square, where you can put x1 equal to r theta and you can this way derive the equation. ये याद आ रहा है हम लोगों ने क्या किया था? मास एक्स डिस्प्लेस करिए पुली थीटा डिस्प्लेसमेंट ले रही है और एक्स और थीटा का रिलेशन है एक्स इक्वल टू आर थीटा राइट दिस इज अबाउट द काइनेटिक एनर्जी नाउ व्हेन यू आर टॉकिंग अबाउट द पोटेंशियल एनर्जी इट इज 1/2 kx square 1/2 kx square or whatever is the displacement of spring. So here you can see in diagram itself it is shown that the displacement of the spring is x2, displacement of the spring is x2, right? And the displacement of the mass is x1. So it is better initially you write what are the displacement, right? For angular displacement of pulley, it is theta linear. Just see this and give me a minute so I can shift to the other PC. So we have solved number of problems with the different arrangement. Right here, the different arrangement. We have an inner pulley and outer pulley. With inner pulley, mass is fixed. With outer pulley, the spring is cast, right, with the outer diameter. This is the second type of arrangement. In this arrangement, you can see that is a torsion spring. So torsion is also required to be added. So just see this. Try to recall. Okay. ओके तो ये समझ में आ रहा है याद आ रहा है सारी चीजें See, today we are going to solve some complicated problem with the similar kind of arrangement. Jaydev, yes. Jaydev,
Yes, yes.
હા તમે શું કહેતા હતા
I said yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay. So, good. So, there are number of problems. Now, shall we start a new problem? And see, as I said, you need to solve this problem along with me. You have to write all these things in your notebook. Then and then you will be able to recall. Because if you see any textbook or any book related to this content, you will find different types of method, right? In some for some problem they have solved with Newton's second law of motion, right? In some case they have solved by energy method. It is better हम लोगों ने एक यूनिफॉर्म मेथड जो है वो लिखी है सो इट विल बी बेटर टू अंडरस्टैंड राइट सो आई एक्सपेक्ट ऑल ऑफ यू टू राइट ड्रॉ दिस फर्स्ट ये दिख रहा है राइट राइट तो ड्रॉ करिए देन आई विल एक्सप्लेन व्हाट इज दिस ओके So here it is similar kind of arrangement. Instead of roller, we are talking about the pulley. Sorry, instead of pulley, we are talking about the rollers. So here rollers rolls over the surface without the slipping effect, right? So find natural frequency. Here two spring passes over the rollers. You can see that the stiffness of the spring is same. In both the case, spring stiffness is K and it is oriented at B distance from the center, right? अरेंजमेंट जो है वो समझ में आ रही है व्हाट इज अरेंजमेंट रोलर्स रोल्स ओवर द सरफेस without slipping, right? And here you can see there are two spring KK, right? And it is a distance B from the center. Now,
माइक बंद है।
now it is okay. Now it is okay. Now am I audible?
यस मैम।
Okay. So, see, as I said, we will check what are the displacement involved in it, right? So, roller is displaced by a linear displacement or linear distance x will and will rotate through an angle theta, right? So here x and theta are involved, right? Linear displacement is x and rotate with an angle theta. Okay. Up to this point, it is okay. Just see this. The roller displaced through a small linear distance x. In diagram, you can see this blue color diagram is a displaced one, right? This black color diagram is the original one. So it has displaced from this position to this position. You can see the shift in the center, right? You can see the shift in the center. Okay. So again, it is displaced through a small linear distance. So now it is audible. Now it is audible.
Yes.
Okay. So whenever you feel that there is some lagging in a voice or any issue, immediately just bring into my notice. Okay. So here you can see the roller displacement. Okay. Now next, same thing I'm writing here. Angular displacement of roller is equal to theta. So angular displacement of roller is equal to theta. Linear displacement of roller x is equal to r theta, right? So this is a simple conversion of x equal to r theta. Now what is the deflection of each spring? What is the deflection of each spring? The spring is originally moving by displacement x, right? That is correct or not? The spring is moving by original distance x plus. Now this diagram will tell us वो x डिस्टेंस को मूव करेगी जैसे ये रूलर यहाँ पे x जाएगा लीनियर as this roller rotates from this position to this position spring will also displace
की
by
वॉइस नहीं आ रही है क्लियर।
I don't know why. One second. Now it is okay. Now it is okay.
Yes.
So here you can see that roller is moving from this position to this position, right? So it has moved by linear x distance. Same way spring will also displaced by x distance. Yes or no? जितना roller जाएगा उतना ही spring भी खींचेगी यहाँ पे.
Yes.
But spring will not linearly displaced, right? Because ये rotate हो रहा है. तो ये क्या होगा? Just see the angle, right? As this rotate, this A point has shift to here, right? So the angle by which it has rotated is this. So this is not A, here it is A. So A is shifted to here, right? You can see this A point when it rotates has shifted to here. तो उसने कितना डिस्टेंस रोटेट किया, इतना डिस्टेंस रोटेट किया, राइट, दिस डिस्टेंस. तो ये डिस्टेंस कितना हुआ, ये कर्वेचर वाला. तो इट हैज मेक द एंगल थीटा and this is b sine theta. It is x is equal, sorry, this is your original roller. Let's say this point is E, right? As this rotate, this A point has shifted to here, right? This A point has shifted to here. So how much rotation it has made? This is the theta and this is R, right? This value is R theta. Clear? If the radius is r, then you can write r theta. If it is capital R, you can write capital R theta. That's it. Okay? ये समझ में आया? And if you see for distance b, right, it will also make an angle theta when it rotates, right? So what is the component? What is the total component? This. What is this component? This component. Can you see this? With respect to spring, if you see how much linear distance it has traveled, this x theta plus b theta. See, this is quite difficult to understand. अभी भी नहीं समझ में आ रहा तो मुझे बताओ, ये लीनियर डिस्टेंस b है, राइट? अभी मैं स्प्रिंग की बात कर रही हूँ, बिकॉज दिस b इज डिस्टेंस with respect to spring, right? So when this rotate, it will also make an angle theta. So your vertical, this spring का displacement x direction में हो रहा है, right? So what is this distance? ये x theta तो मूव हुआ, इतना डिस्टेंस भी मूव हुआ, x theta plus b sin theta. So your total spring displacement will be, sorry, x plus b sin theta. मुझे वापस एक्सप्लेन करेंगे, इट विल बी बेटर. Let us understand for only one spring, right? So this is B, this is B, right? So when this rotate, इसने इतना x डिस्टेंस तो मूव किया ही था, राइट? ये जो स्प्रिंग है वो x इतना डिस्टेंस तो हुआ था. अभी ये स्प्रिंग जो है यहाँ पे आया, राइट? इतना. तो ये इतना जो है वो कितना है? दैट इज इक्वल टू, दिस इज b, so this is b sin theta. So what is the total displacement of spring? X plus b sin theta. X plus b sin theta. तो स्प्रिंग जो है कितना स्ट्रेच हुई? जैसे ये रोलर जो है इस पोजीशन से यहाँ पे आया, तो स्प्रिंग इज डिस्प्लेस्ड बाय x plus b sin theta. This is clear or not now? Now it is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
So here you can write deflection of each spring equal to x plus b sin theta. Now sin theta can be represented or expressed by theta also. So x plus b theta. Now what is x? X is a linear and it can be it can be changed to angular like this. So x equal to r theta plus b theta. So total deflection of each spring is r plus b into theta. तो ये डिफ्लेक्शन का हमने टोटल देख लिया. Just see this and tell me if you have any query or if you are not getting any step.
એમાં પાછું સમજાવો ને x પ્લસ b sin.
ઓકે, जो આપણે वो हम लोग ऐसे ट्राई करते हैं कि इसको एकदम सिंपल लैंग्वेज में समझे, राइट। पहले रोलर का डिस्प्लेसमेंट क्या हो रहा है कि ये ओ पॉइंट से ओ डैश तक मूव कर रहा है, ये ओ पॉइंट से ओ डैश तक मूव कर रहा है, राइट।
Yes.
ओके, सो this center to center displacement, linear displacement is x। ये समझ में आया?
Yes.
क्योंकि हमने ऐसा बताया कि रोलर इज रोटेट थ्रू अ लीनियर डिस्टेंस ऑफ एक्स, तो ये हमने देख लिया, दिस इज द इनिशियल पोजीशन एंड दिस इज द फाइनल पोजीशन, तो इतना समझ में आ गया। मगर स्प्रिंग का डिस्प्लेसमेंट कितना होगा? स्प्रिंग विल आल्सो डिस्प्लेस्ड बाय एक्स एंड एज दिस इज रोटेटिंग इट विल हैव सम मोर डिस्टेंस, दिस। तो ये कितना है? दिस, इफ दिस इज द बी, तो ये कंपोनेंट कौन सा होगा? बी साइन थीटा एंड दिस इज बी कॉस, this is b sin theta and this is b cos theta, right? तो उसका x and this will be b sin theta. So total, this is total x plus b sin theta. For this much distance, spring will displace. इतना तो ये रोटेट करेगी, और कितना ज्यादा स्ट्रेच होगा उसका? As this is also rotating. देखो हम लोग क्या देखते हैं, हम लोगों को दो इफेक्ट ध्यान में रखनी है कि लीनियर एंड एंगुलर, राइट। भले उसमें एंगुलर डिस्प्लेसमेंट जो है दिस विल बी दैट यू हैव टू कन्वर्ट इन टर्म्स ऑफ लीनियर, तो वो कौन सा होगा? बी साइन थीटा। दिस इज योर हॉरिजॉन्टल कंपोनेंट, राइट। सो एक्स प्लस बी साइन थीटा लाइक दिस, क्योंकि जैसे आप इसको रोटेट करोगे इट विल आल्सो हैव दिस इफेक्ट, तो इट विल हैव सम एडिशनल लीनियर डिस्प्लेसमेंट। If I have a coin, I can explain. देखो ये सपोज है, तो ये जैसे रोटेट हुआ तो इतना लीनियर डिस्टेंस तो मिला, और ये ऐसे रोटेट हुआ तो इट विल हैव सम एडिशनल लीनियर डिस्टेंस, so that additional linear distance is b sin theta. You just think in respect to the spring, ये रोटेट होने के बाद लीनियर प्लस एंगुलर डिस्टेंस, so x plus b sin theta. One second, if I can find any coin. One second. Okay. So suppose this is your initial roller position. As this rotate, so it is rotating by linear distance x. Linear means from this position to this position, right? So this is the linear displacement. Now with the linear displacement, it is also rotating, so it will have some additional. It will have some additional movement also, linear plus this. समझ में जयदेव समझ પડે છે? જયદેવ
આજે એનું જે થયું રોટેશનલ એટલે બીજી સ્પ્રિંગ છે એના કારણે થયું
ના, જો એક સિમ્પલ વસ્તુ દેખો કે આ રોલર રોટેટ થાય છે, બરાબર છે? આ રોલર રોટેટ થાય તો એની ઇફેક્ટ સ્પ્રિંગ ઉપર શું પડે? સ્પ્રિંગ કેટલું ડિસ્પ્લેસ થવાનું, એની સાથે અટેચ છે તો ઓફકોર્સ એક્સ ડિસ્ટન્સ તો મૂવ કરવાનું છે, એ બરાબર છે કે નથી બરાબર?
યસ,
બરાબર છે. હવે એ સેન્ટરથી બીમાં છે, એટલે એ જ્યારે આ અહીંયાથી આમ રોટેટ થાય છે, કેટલું રોટેટ થાય છે? ખાલી સપોઝ આટલું થીટા એંગલ જેટલું જ રોટેટ થાય છે, તો સ્પ્રિંગ હજી થોડી એડિશનલ સ્ટ્રેચ થશે કે નહીં થશે? લિનિયર આટલી સીધી સ્ટ્રેચ થવાની, પણ હવે જરાક આટલો એંગલ રોટેટ થાય છે, રાઈટ? તો એને એડિશનલ જે આટલો આર્ક છે, આટલો આર્ક છે એ પણ સ્પ્રિંગ ખેંચાવાની, એ આર્કને તમે લિનિયર ડિસ્ટન્સમાં કેવી રીતે કરો છો? તો થીટા કમ્પોનન્ટને એડ કરીને. તો થીટા કમ્પોનન્ટ કેટલો છે? b sin થીટા.
Yes.
હવે સમજ પડે છે?
Yes, yes.
બીજાને કે જેને પૂછવાનું હતું, બીજા કોઈને પૂછવાનું જ નથી. જેવી રીતે મેં તમને કીધું, ઇટ ઇઝ બેટર યુ રાઇટ એન્ડ ડ્રો એવરીથિંગ, otherwise it will be very difficult to understand. Right? Arrangement is very simple, but your imagination should be that powerful that what is happening, what will be happening to linear and angular displacement. Right? So it is better you write, you draw, you incorporate all the displacement. यहाँ पे लिखना भी है कि रोलर इज रोटेटिंग थ्रू अ एंगल लीनियर डिस्टेंस x एंड रोटेट थ्रू एन एंगल थीटा. तभी पता चलेगा कि एग्जैक्टली क्या हो रहा. दैट इज व्हाई आई इंसिस्ट यू टू राइट. अगर किसका ड्रॉ करना बाकी है तो कर लो. हो गया है ये. शैल आई मूव टू द नेक्स्ट पेज? एंड इफ यू आर राइटिंग आई विल गिव यू सफिशिएंट टाइम.
बाकी से भाई.
करिए. Done?
Yes.
So this also you can write how the deflection for each component we have mentioned here. As we don't have mass here, right? Here we don't have any mass. We have only spring and we have only roller, right? So we have written for spring and roller. For roller, we have defined angular displacement also, linear displacement also. Same way you can define the deflection of each spring like this. Now let us start the kinetic energy. Let us start the energy method. What is energy method? D upon dt plus total energy is equal to 0. What is energy method? D upon dt plus total energy equal to 0. Total energy is kinetic energy plus potential energy. Now, what is the total kinetic energy? What is total kinetic energy? Kinetic energy plus roller. Kinetic energy plus roller in terms of linear motion plus kinetic energy of roller when it rotates. Right. So what is kinetic energy? 1 half mv square. We can write 1 half mx dot square. Right. And what is x? What is x? X equal to r theta. So you can write 1 half mr square theta dot square. Clear? See, this is clear.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, for rotary, m will be replaced by I and x will be replaced by theta. जो मैंने बताया था कि whenever you are writing for angular motion, you can express it by 1 half I theta dot square, right? And for roller, for pulley, we have defined I equal to 1 half mr square. किया था ना? So the total rotary kinetic energy will become 1 by 4 mr square theta dot square, right? So this way we have defined the total kinetic energy. This way we have defined the total kinetic energy, kinetic of linear roller plus kinetic of rotary rollers. See, I'm going slowly because you can understand. Or now where to incorporate the spring deflection in potential energy, right? Because spring is always having the potential energy, right? So see, આપણે કેમ સ્પ્રિંગની કાઇનેટિક એનર્જી કન્સિડર નથી કરતા? Because we are neglecting the mass of spring. That is why we assume that it is not having kinetic energy. It is only storing the potential energy. That is the only reason. Okay. Now, potential energy of two spring, right? Because we have a two spring and it will have the same displacement. So your total displacement will be multiplied by 2, right? So it is 2 into 1 half k x square આપણે લેતા હતા, right? X मतलब displacement. So this displacement is what? R plus B into theta. So એ જ વસ્તુ લખી છે 2 into 1 by 2 kx square instead of this is your x or total displacement. Okay, so it can be written this way. Now put all the energies over here. D upon dt is equal to 1 by 2 mr square theta dot square plus 1 by 4 mr square theta dot square plus k r plus b whole square theta square, right? Now when you differentiate this with respect to theta, पहले तो हमने क्या किया, इसको 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, राइट? सो दिस इक्वेशन दिस हैज कम, राइट? व्हेन यू डिफरेंशिएट, हाँ डिफरेंशिएट करने के बाद ओके लेट्स सी 1 by 2 m r square 2 theta dot theta double dot plus 1 by 4 m r square 2 theta dot theta double dot plus this term will remain same और यहाँ पे आ जाएगा 2 theta theta dot, right? Now remove 1 by 2 and simplify the equation. Theta dot will also be cancelled out because it is common in all the components. Okay, so your final equation will be this. Just see this. Now we are changing our equation in terms of equation of motion to get the natural frequency. What is that motion equation? X double dot plus some component x equal to 0. So this component is called omega square. राइट. थीटा के लिए भी वही लिख सकते हैं, थीटा डबल डॉट प्लस सम कंपोनेंट थीटा इक्वल टू 0. सो वी हैव टर्न अवर इक्वेशन टू दिस फॉर्मेट. So this is your, this bracket is your omega n square. देखो वही मैंने लिखा हुआ है. So your natural frequency equal to this. Any confusion?
मैम FN कैसे आएगा बताओ.
So हाँ फरीथी, सॉरी बोल.
FN कैसे आया.
SM.
FN लास्ट में
अच्छा वो नेचुरल फ्रीक्वेंसी है, राइट. दिस इज द फ्रीक्वेंसी इन हर्ट्स, राइट. दिस इज द फ्रीक्वेंसी इन हर्ट्स एंड दिस इज इन रेडियन पर सेकेंड, right. So when you want to change omega n into natural frequency in hertz, you have to divide this component by 2 pi. This whole, or you can write this way. Right. So this is your FM. आपको पूछा क्या है कि इफ यू हैव टू कैलकुलेट फ्रीक्वेंसी इन हर्ट्स, तो ये आपका प्रॉब्लम इस फॉर्मेट में, आंसर इस फॉर्मेट में होना चाहिए. कुछ नहीं करना है, 1/2 पाई ही करना है, राइट. दैट्स इट. So I'm putting hold the problem of this.
मैम. हेलो.
हाँ सत्यम, आप कुछ बोल रहे थे. सत्यम.
आपने जो मेथड कराया एनर्जी मेथड और ये न्यूटन मेथड, इसका आप स्कैन करके भेज सकते हैं?
ये जो बाकी की मेथड है बेस्ड ऑन एफबीडी एंड अदर एनर्जी मेथड, सो वी कैन सॉल्व.
डेरिवेशन
हाँ, तो वो मेथड से भी सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, राइट. सो इन बुक
नहीं,
यू
वो
कैन.
डेरिवेशन आपने कराया था ना, वो भेज सकते हैं क्या?
हाँ, वो मैं पीपीटी जो है अभी शेयर कर देती हूँ, अभी कर देती हूँ, राइट. मगर जो प्रॉब्लम्स है उसमें ये मुझे स्कैन करने पड़ेंगे.
मैम डेरिवेशन भेज दीजिए.
हाँ, श्योर श्योर. ओके.
माइक बंद है.
See now, draw this problem. You have to draw in a way that this rope will remain straight, right? It is directly touching to this. Okay. So here, in every problem, see any problem related from this chapter, उसमें क्या करना है? You have to find natural frequency, right? So here we will solve this problem by different method by using free body diagram, right? Because some problem can be solved easily by free body diagram, Newton's method, right? So this you have to draw like this. Okay. Here it is M1. This is K1 and this is K2. Pulley 1 and pulley 2. Done. You have to find natural frequency for this system. You have to neglect mass of pulley here, right? So how it can be solved? Let us see what are the displacement, what are the tension, everything. Let us see. Okay. So tension in the cord, right? This is the cord which is wound over the pulley. So tension in the cord is expressed by T. Displacement of mass. Which mass? Here at one end mass is attached. You can see that. As you displace this mass by x, there will be a rotation of pulley or there will be a displacement of pulley. Okay. Now just see. So tension in the cord T, displacement of mass x, displacement of pulley 1 and spring 1 is x1, and displacement of pulley 2 and spring 2 is equal to x2. Right? So this way we have defined. So what will be the total displacement? When you displace mass x, when you displace mass by x distance, total displacement with the two pulley will be 2 into x1 plus x2. Right? Now, let us draw the free body diagram of pulley. This is pulley number 1. You can see the diagram here, right? You can see the diagram. It is having two cord, right? So, the tension will act in the downward direction and the spring force is in upward direction. See, you can see this arrangement, right? Right. You can compare this, right? So, your tensions are in this direction and the spring force is in opposite direction. Same way you can express for pulley 2. Spring force is in downward direction and the tensions are in upward direction, right? So by using this you can write this is 2t equal to k1x1. Can we write this or not? For pulley 1 we can write 2t plus or t plus t means 2t equal to k1x1. Right, here also 2t equal to k2x2. Just see, this is free body diagram of pulley 1. K1 x1 equal to 2t. So x1 equal to 2t by k1. Same way for pulley 2. 2t equal to k2 x2 and x2 equal to 2t by k2. Now we know that what is total displacement, that is equal to 2 into x1 plus x2. Now put the value of x1 and x2 over here. Right? Do some mathematical calculation and get the value of tension T. Up to this point it is okay. Up to this point it is okay. ये समझ में आ रहा है क्या किया हम लोगों ने क्या किया कि we are displacing mass and we have identified the total displacement. Then with the help of free body diagram of each pulley we have calculate x1 and x2 and then it is expressed in terms of t, right? तो ये t की वैल्यू हमें मिल गई. Now what are the total force involved? If you see and if you write this in terms of Newton's second law of motion, it is sigma mx double dot plus t equal to 0, right? So mx double dot will remain as it is. Just put the value of t over here into x. Now, now we have to convert this equation in terms of x double dot plus some component x equal to 0. तो ये मास को मुझे नीचे उतारना पड़ेगा. सो माय इक्वेशन विल बी x डबल डॉट प्लस k1 k2 4m k1 मैंने m को यहाँ पे नीचे उतार दिया है. k1 plus k2 into x equal to 0. So omega n is equal to this. Okay. So you want to write आगे का लिखना बाकी है.
Yes.
बाकी है.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
આમાં કઈ મેથડ ક્યારે યુઝ કરવી એ કેમ ખબર પડે એમાં? નકર તો પેલા આપણે તો ટેન્શન ફાઇન કરતા જ નહીં.
જો પહેલા આ રીતના જ્યારે પુલીમાં જ્યારે આપણે માસ નથી કન્સિડર કરવું ને જ્યારે ટેન્શન એના જે કોડ હોય છે એને ટેન્શન બતાવે છે, રાઈટ? તો એવા કેસમાં તમે ફ્રી બોડી ડાયાગ્રામ એટલે ન્યૂટન્સ લો યુઝ કરશો તો એ વધારે સારું છે. જે આગળના આપણે પ્રોબ્લેમ જોયા જેમાં માસના ડિસ્પ્લેસમેન્ટ સાથે તમને એંગ્યુલર ડિસ્પ્લેસમેન્ટ ઓફ પુલી પણ મળે છે, રાઈટ? તો એવા કેસમાં એ રીતની અરેન્જમેન્ટમાં એનર્જી મેથડ વધારે ઇઝી રહેશે. અહીંયા એક ચોખ્ખી વસ્તુ સી હિયર ઇટ ઇઝ ક્લિયરલી મેન્શન that you have to neglect the mass of pulley. That means you are not considering the kinetic energy of pulley. તો અહીંયા એનર્જી મેથડ યુઝ કરવું બરાબર છે જ નહીં. Shall I turn the page?
Yes, ma'am.
See, don't hesitate for asking, right? We are here to solve your queries. कहीं पे भी ऐसा लगे भले वो सिली सा हो मगर पूछ लो, ठीक है? और एक या दो स्टूडेंट को ही दिक्कत क्यों हो रही है, बाकी के स्टूडेंट्स क्या कर रहे हैं? Because see, I completely understand if you are not getting this in a one go.
मैम थोड़ा लेफ्ट साइड लो ना पे.
अच्छा, यहाँ पे ऐसे
मैम लेफ्ट साइड ये वाला.
हाँ, सॉरी. Jamin, 4 number.
Yes ma'am.
હા, હવે ક્વેરી તમારા છે પહેલા જ રિસ્પોન્સ બહુ હતા, આ વખતે કેમ નથી?
मैम ये अभी देखना पड़ेगा.
हमें तो मैं इसीलिए आपको पूरा टाइम दे रही हूँ सबको. और अगर ऐसा मतलब जेमिन के लिए नहीं बोल रही, मैं सबके लिए बोल रही हूँ. अगर आपको ऐसा लगेगा कि बाद में देख लेंगे समझ में आ जाएगा, see it will be very difficult to understand. So during the flow or during your lecture only try to resolve your problem. जयदेव का, सत्यम का, संगम का मुझे थोड़ा दिख रहा है कि नहीं, इन लोगों को वहीं पे पूछ लेते हैं कि चलो मैम ये स्टेप में नहीं समझ में आ रहा है. So I want everyone to ask. See, अगर उसको मैथमेटिकल फॉर्म में देखने जाओगे ना, इट इज वेरी सिंपल. कर क्या रहे, whether we are solving it by the energy method or we are solving it by the free body diagram, when it is really easy to access all the force in different direction, just go for free body diagram method, when it is very easy to go or to check the energy, to calculate the energy, go for energy method. और अगर एग्जाम्पल में ही दे दिया है कि यू हैव टू सॉल्व दिस प्रॉब्लम बाय दिस मेथड, देन यू डोंट हैव एनी चॉइस. Okay, so this is the end of problem up to this point. Okay, now next problem. Just draw this diagram. You will solve this problem by yourself. See, it is very simple. Find the frequency of oscillation for the roller when it rolls without the sleeping, right? You have everything. You have K, you have M, you have R. Here R is given, here X is not given. ये प्रॉब्लम आप अपने आप से सॉल्व करो और मुझे बताना है. Okay, here you have clue also. You can solve this problem more easily with the help of energy method. Just see how you can do. I want the final answer. What is the natural frequency in uh, radian per second? How will you start? What energy you will consider? See here, it is the same problem. Here it is also having the linear displacement as well as angular displacement. So kinetic energy will be kinetic energy translatory or a linear plus kinetic energy rotary for this roller, and the spring will have the spring will have the potential energy. Now make the summation differentiate with respect to time and find out what is natural frequency. Now, if you calculate natural frequency in terms of, okay, just try to solve by yourself. I want final answer in answer of omega n. Bhavya,
Yes, ma'am.
સમજ પડે છે? ટ્રાય કરો છો તમે લોકો અત્યારે?
हाँ.
Okay, so I will ask anyone to give me the answer of nature frequency. Just be ready. See, it is very simple. I don't mind if answer is wrong, but I want your attempt. So it is Ke translatory plus Ke rotary. Now, it is better you solve by yourself. What is the answer? Harsh? Yes, Smith, बोलो.
33.015.
33.015. Perfect. Perfect. See, as I think this is a simple problem. That's why it is given to you. You can see how kinetic energy and potential energy can be calculated. Put this value and differentiate. So your natural frequency will be like this: under root 2 k divided by 3m. Put the value of spring stiffness and m. It is quite easy. 33.015 radian per second. देख लो जिसी को भी कंफ्यूजन है या जिसका आंसर नहीं आ रहा है, व्हाट इज द रीजन. हियर x इज नॉट कन्वर्टेड इनटू थीटा, थीटा इज कन्वर्टेड इनटू x, right? Finally your equation of motion should be in a one displacement, either in x or in theta. Here x की जगह पे मतलब थीटा की जगह पे x में कन्वर्ट किया, that is okay. In anything you can do. Shall we move to the next problem? Now let me start with something simple. Okay, so this is the next problem. Find the natural frequency of vibration of the system, right? So this is the system and it is on the slope and it is having angle alpha, right? Now the natural frequency is very simple. First of all, you can start with the free body diagram, what forces are acting on this mass, right? So it can be shown by this way. If you see that it is having the downward force, right? It is having downward weight force. Now here the spring is attached, so it will have the uh, spring force. Spring force means kx or k delta, and the opposing force, when you take out the component of mass, weight force, mg sine alpha, mg cos alpha, and mg. So these two forces are balanced, right? Up to this point, it is okay.
Yeah, ma'am, fine work.
Now, now, if we see the if we calculate the energy, right? If we calculate in terms of energy, kinetic energy is 1/2 mx dot square, potential energy 1/2 kx square. So we come to this equation. Our original equation, natural frequency is equal to under root k by m. Now, this is a simple equation, but how to correlate this equation with our example? So we are aware that mg sine alpha equal to k delta, right? So if you write k upon m is equal to what? G sine alpha upon delta. Here, from this equation, you can write mg sine alpha equal to k delta. So k by m is equal to sine g sine alpha divided by delta. ओमेगा एन में ये रख देना है, यहाँ पे मैं लिख रही हूँ इजीली अंडरस्टैंड. k को नीचे k डिवाइडेड बाय m, इसको मैंने नीचे उतार दिया और डेल्टा को यहाँ पे ले लो. तो g sin alpha divided by delta. What is my natural frequency? Omega n is equal to under root k by. So I can write g sin alpha divided by delta. Okay. So write down this problem. જયદેવ જે આગળ પીપીટી જોઈ હતી એ મારી પાસે અત્યારે અવેલેબલ છે એ હું શેર કરી દઉં છું રાઈટ દેટ વોઝ અબાઉટ all the methods to get the equation of motion but this problem I have written in the book so I will try to scan this and this also I will send you
Okay.
upload the class. So earlier means this PPT I have uploaded. You can check in your classroom. Okay. Okay. So this is done. This is done.
Yes, ma'am.
One more problem, then we will end up this session. Now, so here you have to determine the natural frequency of vibration of a spring mass system taking into account of the mass of the spring. सी अब तक हमने जो भी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व किए, राइट, we are not considering the mass of spring. At that time, we are neglecting the mass of spring. If we have considered, we also have to account the kinetic energy of spring, right? That we are going to do in this problem, because here it is clearly mentioned that you have to consider mass of spring, right? So in that case, how it will behave? It will have linear displacement also, and it will have slight this it will have displacement in y direction also, and it will have some displacement in this direction also, right? So to calculate this, we have to consider small element first, right? So let us see all the parameters. L is the length of spring, L is the total length of the spring. Now rho is a mass of spring per unit length. This one is a mass, okay? This is not the density, so don't get confused. It is a mass of spring per unit length. So if you multiply with length, it will be mass. It is this is mass, okay? M is equal to rho into L. Now dm means for a very small element, when you are calculating mass for a very small element, instead of L you will take delta y or dy, right? So dy is a very small distance or for a very small element. This is clear. पहले आपने क्या किया? Total length of the spring is L. Now you are considering a very small element, that is delta y or dy, right? So for length L, if the mass is rho into L, so for delta y the mass will be rho delta y or dy, right? Whatever you are taking, that is okay. So notation is not a problem, just understand the concept. समझ में आया यहाँ तक? नाउ पहले आप ये प्रॉब्लम पूरा समझ लो, फिर मैं टाइम देती हूँ लिखने के लिए, बिकॉज दिस प्रॉब्लम यू हैव टू राइट. नाउ कंसीडर अ स्मॉल एलिमेंट ऑफ स्प्रिंग. जैसे मैंने बताया कि पहले हमें स्मॉल एलिमेंट से स्टार्ट करना पड़ेगा. इफ द स्मॉल एलिमेंट हैविंग द लेंथ डेल्टा वाई एट अ डिस्टेंस y from the fixed end of the spring, what is the displacement of the small element? See, for this total length, suppose displacement is x. So what will be the displacement for the small element, right? What will be the displacement for the small element? So you have to use triangular rule. Here, vertical distance is y small for small element, and larger distance is L. Here it is delta and here it is x. So how can you write this? Displacement delta y is equal to y upon L. This is capital L, okay? This is the total length of the spring. So let me write capital L. So y upon L is a ratio. Y is the distance of the small element from the fixation, and L is the total length of the string from the small element, right? Into x. X is the total displacement. हम लोग मैथ्स में करते हैं ना कि इसके लिए इतना, तो इसके मतलब ऐसे क्या बोलते हैं उसको कि આપણે પદ માંડવાનું કહીએ છીએ ને. I don't know exactly what you are saying, that if for this value the amount is this, then what is the value for this? If it is for 5 kg, it is 10 rupees. What will be the rate for 2 kg? Same way, if for capital L the displacement is x, so what is the displacement for delta y? So it can be written this way. Okay, so this is the displacement. So same way, velocity can be written y dot. Velocity નો મતલબ શું થાય છે? ડોટ. તો y upon L into x dot પણ થઈ જશે અહીંયા. This is clear. See, why we are doing this? पहले तो ये समझ में आना चाहिए कि हम लोग कर क्यों रहे हैं ये सारी चीजें. Because now we have to consider the mass of spring. We have to account this, right? पहले देख लीजिए पूरा. So what is mass of spring? पहले ये calculate करें. मतलब kinetic energy of spring. So 1/2 mass of spring into velocity square. Now what is mass of small element? That we have already figured out. That is rho into delta y. And this velocity ये हमने यहाँ पे find out की, right? Y upon L into x dot square. So this we have calculated for a very small element, right? If I want the kinetic energy of spring, not for a small element, but for the whole part, right? I need to integrate over L, over a length of L. This is clear or not? ये समझ में आ रहा है?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So see, this is kinetic energy of spring for a small element. Now integrate this with respect to L. Ls को मैंने थोड़ा simple कर दिया multiply करके, right? And then you are finding total kinetic energy of the spring. You have integrated over 0 to L. This is quite obvious क्योंकि हमने spring का एक element लिया था, right? Now we are integrating over length L. Now this is a simple integration of y. Y square will, when you integrate, it will be y cube by 3. Put the limits 0 to L. Place the value and your mass will be like this. Your kinetic energy will be this 1 by 2 rho L by 3 into x dot square. Now what is rho into L? What is rho into L? अभी मैंने बताया था what is rho into L? That is mass. That is mass of spring. Rho into L is a mass of spring. तो यहाँ पे ये लिख सकते हैं rho into L is equal to mass of spring divided by 3. So in general case, when you are considering kinetic energy of mass, simple mass, it is 1/2 m x dot square. But whenever you are writing for spring, you have to compulsory write ms by 3 x dot square. तो क्वेश्चन ऐसे भी आता है कि प्रूव दैट वाई वी आर कंसिडरिंग 1/3 ऑफ मास इन द स्प्रिंग. So up to this point you have to show. Okay. Now you have a kinetic energy of spring. Now our problem is very simple. जैसे मैंने बताया कि आपको क्या क्या कंसिडर करना है. पहले स्प्रिंग मास सिस्टम में हम बस काइनेटिक एनर्जी ऑफ मास लेते थे. We are not taking kinetic energy of spring. Now you have to take both, right? So this is your kinetic energy. Potential energy you are already aware 1/2 kx square. Put all this value, differentiate and get the value of omega n. Check करो क्या हो रहा है. Right? You are differentiating with respect to x. You are converting your equation x double dot plus some value into x. इसको नीचे उतार दो. So this is your natural frequency. In simple case, when you are not considering the mass of spring, your natural frequency is k by n because you have not added mass of spring. If I am adding, तो अब मुझे क्या लिखना है ms by 3. हो गया ये. समझ पड़े છે કે નથી પડતી?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So it is better you write down this problem. After that, I will take your attendance. Okay. Just write down this. See, I am taking reference from 2 to 3 books so that it will be easy for which method we should go. Even different steps are also taken from the different books. So जैसे मैंने बताया कि अगर आप लिख रहे हो that will be for your benefit. Okay. जैसे ये पेज टर्न करना है मुझे बताओ. ये प्रॉब्लम तभी करना है जब प्रॉब्लम की स्टेटमेंट में स्पेसिफिकली लिखा हो कि you have to consider the mass of spring, right? If nothing is specified, don't go for this, okay? See the statement. You can see the statement, okay? So once you have a mass and once you have a velocity, right? The task is simple. You have to put mass and velocity in this kinetic energy, differentiate over a length L, sorry, integrate by putting the limits from 0 to L, get the kinetic energy of spring, and then apply the energy method, total energy method. See, I'm putting this in front of you, but it is better try to solve. Let me know when you're done. When you are done. पेज टर्न करो.
Yes, ma'am.
Done. Okay. I've noted your attendance. You may leave the class. Now, next DOM class will be taken by Umang sir. He will